What up, beautiful people on YouTube? This is Leo, and I'm coming back at you with another video. As you can see, I am driving, so like I said last time, I'm going to be looking at the road, but I'll glance at you here and there. I really wanted to come and talk to you because I just had this conversation with a woman a couple days ago, and it really just put a fire in my heart because I feel for this woman, and I just wanted to come on here because I know that not only I can relate to this woman, but a lot of other people can relate to her too. And so some of what she was telling me is that there's this man that she was introduced into her life, and she's been with this man for 4 years, and somewhere in between their relationship she found out that this man had been unfaithful to her. He actually has been completely lying about his lifestyle with her from the get-go, and he's got a whole nother woman in his life behind her back, and so after she finds out this information, she still is with him, being intimate with him because they've already been together for so long. She cares about him, and he keeps coming to her. And eventually it comes to a place where now he's ignoring her, and it's the disrespect for me, y'all. It's the disrespect. Oh, sorry, dude. It's the disrespect for me. I just don't understand. Well, after I've gone through my own similar experience of that, I had asked her, well, before I tell you what I asked her, let me share my own personal experience with you. So I related with this woman. Because similar experience. I was in a relationship for 4 years. I was with this man. I was madly in love with this man. I've never done anything to dishonor him or hurt him in any way, not intentionally at least. And after the 4 years after we broke up, I find out that he's pretty much been cheating throughout the whole relationship. There's probably not a moment where he was actually really faithful. And and this hurt my heart. This really hurt me. Now I'm 3 years out of that relationship, and one of the reasons why I haven't talked about it is because of how much it has hurt me. I didn't feel like I was in a place where I could actually talk about something like this and confront it online without coming off as bitter or angry or any of those negative emotions, because at the end of the day, the reason why I make these videos is to uplift you and to help so that we can all grow together, so that we can all do better together. Zane, what's wrong? So we can all do better and grow and just grow together. And we can't grow in the right direction if I'm mentally not in the right place with that situation. But I feel now I've come to a place where I can release that situation. I can comfortably talk about it in a way that's not bitter, in a way that's not angry. So the question I had to ask her is the same question I had to ask myself, is why do we feel like, and this is the same question I'm about to ask you, why do we feel like we deserve to put up with that type of disrespect? Why do we feel like we have to compromise for that disrespect? Why don't we see it as disrespect? And this is the thing for me, because there's signs throughout the whole relationship that she could tell, and that she could tell throughout that relationship. And even as she was telling me about the relationship, she knows that it was disrespectful to her and her body that she continues to go to this man. And it's the same way, for me, why I continued to stay with that man for 4 years, even though I felt in my heart that something wasn't right with our relationship. The love wasn't the same, and the touch wasn't the same. The feelings, the conversation wasn't the same. But but I continued to stay in that relationship and put up with it. Is why, and it's like, why do we do this to ourselves? And the real question is, the real thing that I want you to sit here and ponder on is because okay, look, I want you to look at it like this. And I have spent some time when in my single years, and I'm still single, y'all, I have spent some time not only trying to get to know myself and who I am, but also trying to get to know and understand the male's perspective, what a man sees in a woman, what a man looks for in certain women. How does a man target certain women and know what that he can do to take, how he can use that woman or how he can love that woman. Because I just truly believe that every man knows, even every woman knows exactly what they're doing in the relationship, and women think a lot differently than men think. So I spent some time doing some study on the male's perspective, and I want y'all to know, like I've already said, the way we think is a lot different. It's a lot different, y'all. It's a lot different than the way that a man thinks. And so when we tell ourselves, oh, I keep allowing him to come back because I care for him, I don't want anything bad to happen to him, I don't want him any harm, the way that they're thinking of that is they already don't have any disrespect for us. I mean, they already don't have any respect for us because we don't have any respect for ourselves, because we allow him to come and go as he freely feels. So if we know that something ain't right, he coming and going freely, whatever he want to do, he doing whatever he want to do, and we're just like, oh, because I care about him, I'm gonna accept him back. He's looking at us as, okay, I know this woman's not gonna go anywhere, so if I go over here with Bonquisha real quick and spend some time with her until my relationship with her burn up in fire, I know I always got a place over here with her, because she gonna allow me to come and go as I freely, and she gonna always accept me back for who I am. So you have to really question yourself and ask yourself, why you put up with that? You deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. I want you to realize that your value, the way you see in your value through them lenses that you see through that man, how you care about him, is what it really is you are caring for that man more than you caring for yourself. And you deserve better than that. And I want you to really sit and question, this is true for me. Why is this true for me? Why do I care so little about myself? Why do I care about another man, another person, more than I can give care to myself? And really sit and think and ponder on that. Look, and when you're thinking about this, I know it's going to be hard, because it was hard for me. It was hard for me to go there and really just sit and ponder on it. But I want you to open up the space and really allow yourself to sit in that space and see that if this is going that far for you, if it's really that hard, how does this affect you in your childhood? How does this affect you in your childhood? Because 9 times out of 10, the way that you treat yourself is because of things that you've learned. It's a training that you've received from childhood. Whether you receive some type of abuse, I don't know. Everybody's situation is different, but you treat yourself how you've been treated through your childhood, and until you can come to a place where you have renewed your mind. Until you can come to a place where you have renewed your mind, and you can only renew your mind in Jesus Christ. Until you've come to that place, you're going to see the world through them childlike eyes. And you're going to see that everybody, if you seeing things like everybody else is more important than I am. I know when I was younger, and I had this thought often, as long as I was able to give somebody else care, I would be good. It didn't matter about how what kind of care I needed. It didn't matter if I needed to receive some kind of care. As long as I was able to take care of somebody else, I'm gonna be good. And there was often times where I was burnt out, I was stressed out, I was anxious, I was tired, and I didn't acknowledge that within myself. Instead, I allowed myself to go through that and be used by other people. And so I want you to really question yourself and sit and ponder that. Really ponder that and come to an answer. Journal about this, get your pen and paper and write about this stuff. This is the therapy that you need to do on yourself. You don't have to pay for a therapist. You just have to ask yourself thought-provoking questions. So that's all I wanted to come on here and share with you guys, and I hope that this video helps you in some way. Hey, make sure that you like this video, give a comment down below, let me know if you would like to share your answer to the question, why do you allow this in your life? Or share your thoughts on this question in the comments down below. Also, make sure you check the description box and sign up for my emailing list. This is going to give you this is going to allow you to be one of the first people to know I'm actually dropping the challenge pretty soon. This challenge is meant to help women or men, whoever is willing to join the challenge, to help you to identify who you are, not only in spirit, but who the Lord says that you are in spirit. Excuse me. So it's to help you get a deeper understanding of who you are. It's called the I Am Challenge, and it's coming out soon. So if you want to be updated on when that's coming out, make sure you click on the link in the description box below that says sign up for my conference calls. You'll also be getting notifications on our next conference call. So this is all I got for you guys today, and I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed day. And until next time, y'all, peace.